Now, it's a month since the spill of tons of plastic pellets known as biobeads from Southern Water's treatment works in Eastbourne. So millions of the wastewater filter beads were found across 40 miles of coastline, stretching from Eastbourne to St Mary's Bay, including at the internationally protected Rye Harbour, which is a salt marsh habitat for wetland birds. So work continues to try to gather as many as possible, with conservationists from Sussex Wildlife Trust looking at innovative ways of refloating the beads on the tide. Our environment correspondent Fiona Irving updates us.
In the salt marshes of Rye Harbour, it doesn't take long to find a plastic pellet from the Eastbourne wastewater works.
Here's a biobead, small and buoyant. This is a seed of sea purslane, also small and buoyant. Many of the birds here have got feeding techniques specifically for small buoyant seeds. And actually, it's not a huge stretch of the imagination to see why they might eat a biobead instead of a seed.
This nature reserve is home to rare and endangered plant and animal species. Since the Southern Water spill a month ago, thousands of the biobeads have made their way into the marshes. Now the challenge is how to get rid of them.
We've been looking at literally hands and knees hand picking as a technique. We've been looking at scooping up the strand line and whether that's a technique. And we've also got mesh down by the culvert, and we've also blocked the water coming in.
At high tide, this is how seawater feeds the marsh in normal times. It hasn't happened for 2 weeks when the biobeads were first spotted and the culverts were closed. There are plans in the coming days to open the gates, refloat the beads, and try and scoop them up. Round the corner from Rye Harbour, mechanisation has been brought in to help the painstaking work of sieving the sand.
It cuts the work down from 4 guys to 2. You just literally turn it on and let it do its work and feed the sand in, basically.
In this pollution spill, time is quite of the essence.
It is. You could be cleaning an area one day and you think you've achieved something, and then you might have a wind change in direction, the tide might change, and then you're back to square one again.
Millions of biobeads have been collected off the beaches so far. Southern Water estimate they've gathered 3 tons of them, but there are still millions of beads out there. What work has Southern Water done to ensure that this doesn't happen again?
Yeah, so as you can imagine, immediately it's putting quick measures in place. So we've had around-the-clock monitoring of the sites. We're looking to install monitors. We've done other repair work to the areas that were damaged that released the beads, as well as other work around the site just to improve overall resilience.
This spill has cost Southern Water £2 million so far, and with months, maybe years of clean-up ahead, it's projected to cost a significant amount more. Fiona Irving, BBC South East Today, Canberra Sands.